Hey everyone, welcome back to my new video, and in this video I'm going to discuss about Python library and how the hierarchy works, how library met, and what are the function modules and packages which the libraries hold, and types of libraries also. So watch the video till the end and know everything about the libraries. So first we have to know about library. That is, what is Python library? So Python library is a collection of reusable codes, or we can say pre-written codes which we can use again and again. And this library is a collection of modules and packages. So now your question should be, what are modules and packages? And now we are going to discuss about these. Before knowing about modules and packages, it is very important to know that why library is very helpful. So it contains functions, classes, variables, which help us to perform different type of tasks. And we don't have to write the code again and again. We can just use these functions, classes, and variables just by importing these libraries, which I will discuss further. Now I'm going to discuss modules and packages and how library formed. So functions are the first one in the hierarchy, and after functions there is module, and then packages, and then library. As we know about functions, so functions are a block of code, a single block of code we can say, that are a collection of lines of codes which we can use to execute any task, any particular task, or to do any particular operation. Now next is module. So if you want to know simply, then we can say that modules are the collection of functions, and generally modules is a single Python file. Like, we have studied a lot of example for every Python function, operator, and different type of topics. So all particular example was a module, because that was a particular single Python file. Like, I have given example sample.py. So we have made files like first.py and different type of files. So all the examples were module. Every single example is a single module, and a single module contain functions and classes which perform any particular task. Like we have made different type of modules, I can say, to perform different type of tasks. Like, we have made a program to predict the grade of any student, and for checking voting eligibility. So all that were modules. Next is package. So packages are generally like a folder, because this stores different modules in it, and we can also call it directory. So generally modules is a collection of function, and then packages are the collection of modules. Like the different Python files we make, different with different name, then we can store all that modules in a package. In the end, library come, and we can say library is a collection of packages, and also library is a collection of modules and packages both. So this is how hierarchy work. First we learn about function, then it combines and make a module, and then modules combine to make a package, and then it gives a proper library. Everything is very easy, but the one thing you have to memorize is about the packages. So inside any package, you have to make a file whose name will be underscore init, again double underscores dot py. This file must be in your package, because this file tells the Python to treat your directory as an importable package. This means that if you will not make this file inside your package or directory, then user can't import your package or directories. So you have to make this file a file whose name should be this in your package. So this file name should be underscore init, and then again double underscore dot py. Now we don't have to discuss further about the packages or modules. We are coming to the types of libraries in Python. So there is generally two types of libraries. The first one is standard libraries, which we can also say built-in utilities. And the second one is third party libraries or external libraries, and we can also say this community driven packages. The difference between these two libraries are
that standard libraries already come pre-installed with our Python software, and we don't have to install it separately for using its functions. But the third party and external libraries have to install. Like we have to install if we want to use their functions. So these are developed by a different community which give us the chance to use, but we have to install it and we have to download it on our software, then we can use it. These are some examples of standard libraries or built-in utilities. So OS and sys are the libraries which help to perform tasks related to operating system. Math and random are the libraries which help us to perform some mathematical calculations. Math library give us some function which we can use to do the operations, some mathematical performance, and random give us some functions by the help of which we can fetch any random number. Date time is a library which help us to deal with the time zones, different dates and times. And these are the examples of the third party libraries or community driven packages, that is NumPy, Django, and there are similarly many more third party libraries which we install to understand different type of functions, and these are also very helpful. But you have to learn these libraries in advanced Python and when you are learning about AIML specialization. So now we will not discuss about these libraries, and my second video, that is my next video, will be on the standard libraries and their functions and how can we use, that is how can we import that libraries and how the functions help us to do different type of tasks. So now I am ending this video here so that you can get all the necessary basic knowledge about the libraries from this video, and there will be separate video for the built-in libraries and different type of examples will be in that video. So wait for another video and follow for more.